There are places in America that don't officially exist anymore. Entire towns, abandoned after disasters, economic collapse, or reasons nobody wants to talk about. In the summer of 2025, I accepted a security job watching one of those towns. The pay was almost $4,000 for 5 nights. No residents, no tourists, no electricity except inside my trailer. The company gave me one rule. If you see lights inside any house, don't investigate. I thought they were joking until the 3rd night, when someone moved into house number 18. My name is Ethan Brooks. I'm 29 years old. Before anyone says this story is fake, I wish it was. In May of 2025, I had just lost my warehouse job outside Denver, Colorado. Rent was overdue. My truck payment was late. My savings were almost gone. I started taking temporary security jobs because they paid quickly. Most assignments were boring: construction sites, empty office buildings, storage facilities. Then I found an online listing that didn't make sense. 5 nights, $4,000. No experience required. No visitors allowed. Remote location. The company was called North Ridge Property Management. I had never heard of them. Their website looked old, almost unfinished. But after submitting my application, they called me less than an hour later. The man introduced himself as Daniel Foster. His voice sounded tired, like someone who hadn't slept in days. He asked almost nothing about my experience. Instead, he asked strange questions. Are you comfortable working completely alone? Do you scare easily? Do you ever sleep during night shifts? I answered no to everything. Then he said something that should have made me hang up immediately. You won't be protecting property. You'll be documenting activity. I laughed. What kind of activity? There was a long silence. Then he answered, anything unusual. The next morning, he emailed me directions. No GPS pin, just written instructions. Drive north from Casper, Wyoming. Turn onto an abandoned county road. Continue until the pavement ends. Then follow the dirt road another 18 miles. The destination wasn't marked on Google Maps. Only one sentence appeared at the bottom of the email. Do not arrive after sunset. I figured it was just another company trying to sound mysterious. So I packed enough food for 5 days, filled my truck with gas, and started driving. The farther north I went, the fewer cars I saw. Eventually, cell service disappeared. Radio stations faded into static. The last gas station sat almost 40 miles away. When I asked the cashier if he knew the town, he froze. What town? I showed him the printed directions. He stared at them for several seconds, then quietly slid the paper back toward me. I'd turn around. That was all he said. I kept driving. The paved highway became gravel. The gravel became dirt. Dust covered my windshield. Mountains surrounded both sides of the road. No houses, no farms, nothing. Just miles of silence. Then, without warning, the town appeared. It looked like someone had simply walked away. About 30 houses, an old grocery store, a church, a school, a gas station with broken pumps. Every building still standing, every window intact. No graffiti, no vandalism, no signs of decay beyond years of dust. It didn't look abandoned. It looked paused. Near the entrance stood a small trailer with satellite equipment on the roof. A white pickup truck waited outside. A man in his 60s stepped out. Gray beard, sunburned face, dark circles under his eyes. He introduced himself as Daniel, the same man from the phone. He shook my hand, didn't smile, didn't ask how the drive was. Instead, he handed me a thick binder, Inside were maps, emergency procedures, old newspaper clippings, and one page labeled Night Rules. I laughed. You guys really commit to the creepy atmosphere. Daniel didn't laugh. He simply looked toward the empty town, then quietly said, I need you to read every word. The first rule read, never enter any house after dark. Second rule, ignore voices calling your name. Third rule, if lights appear inside house 18, stay inside the trailer until sunrise. Fourth rule made my stomach tighten. If someone knocks on your trailer door after midnight, do not answer. We will never visit at night. I looked back at Daniel. This some kind of prank? He stared at me, then reached into his truck. He pulled out a cardboard box. Inside were 6 hard drives, each labeled with different years. 20, 19, 20, 20, 20, 20, 1, 20, 20, 2, 20, 20, 3, 20, 24. He placed them on the table. Every guard before you recorded something. I asked where they were now. He didn't answer. Instead, he grabbed his truck keys. You'll understand in a few days. Then, without another word, he drove away, leaving me completely alone. The sun was already beginning to set, and for the first time, the silence didn't feel peaceful anymore. It felt like the town had been waiting for me.